So you may or may not have heard, and if you haven't heard, I'd like to know where you've been, but Trump got shot. I know, he didn't die, but he got grazed. Hit him right and nicked him in the ear. Could have hit him in the head. I've seen so many videos of it like showing the trajectory that it could have gone straight through his dome piece. Could have knocked the toupee off, but good thing it didn't. RIP to those that did fall, besides the shooter, obviously. This is probably the most unexpected bad news that has come from this whole assassination attempt. And that is Jack Black axes tour after bandmate's Trump comment. I know, what did Kyle Gass say? Did he say it was me? And really quick, I just want to remind everyone to subscribe for a chance to be a winner in our 1,000 subscriber gift card giveaway. I know it seems kind of far away, but hey, all you gotta do is click a button, so come on, help me out and click subscribe. Jack Black has said he's canceled the rest of Tenacious D World Tour after his bandmate Kyle Gass sparked an outcry with a comment about the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. The comedy rock group were on stage in Sydney, Australia on Sunday when Gass was asked to make a wish after being presented a cake for his 64th birthday. So yeah, that was like the kind of the funniest part, is that it was a birthday wish for him. And the birthday wish was, he appeared to reply, "Don't miss Trump next time." In a statement on Instagram, Black said he was blinded by the comment. "I would never condone hate speech or encourage political violence in any form," the comedian and actor wrote. I'm going to get to this whole statement in a minute. I have that lined up. He said he didn't feel it was appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour, and that the rest of the group's creative plans are on hold. I find this kind of, I don't know, they're a comedic rock group. Rock is somewhat political. I feel like this is more of a PR move to make sure that he isn't skewing too far away from what is publicly acceptable. Because obviously you don't want everybody to hate you, but I think that this is leaning too far into the, "No, I'm a good guy, you want to like me." It's fine to have opinions. It's fine to make bad jokes. As long as they're really just jokes. You know what I mean? As long as you don't really mean it. Like what, that was his one birthday wish, was on stage at the Tenacious D show? Gass apologized for the comment on Instagram, saying it was a severe lack of judgment. He wrote, "The line I improvised on stage Sunday night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous, and a terrible mistake." Gass also split with his agent following the incident. "Due to what occurred, we have parted ways," Michael Green and Green Talent told BBC News. While many of the Sydney crowd can be heard laughing in video from the concert, the comment launched an angry reaction on social media, with ex-owner Elon Musk calling it evil. Okay, Elon. Pussy! The only way I could see this in really bad taste, if Trump dies. If he dies at some point, then yeah, so this will be in bad taste. But we kind of have to wait until then. For now, it's fine. Australian ambassador to the US, Kevin Rudd, said it made him physically ill that someone would joke about such violence. People might think that it is a bit funny ha-ha at a concert to run off at the mouth about this stuff. It's not. It's about physical life, the former Prime Minister of Australia said. These people just need to grow up and find a decent job. Trump was shot in the ear when a gunman opened fire at a Pennsylvania rally on Saturday. The FBI has identified the gunman who targeted Trump as Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20, a kitchen worker from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, who is a registered Republican. The Secret Service sniper shot Crooks dead after he fired at the former president. One spectator was killed and 2 others were seriously injured. And there's been a lot of people talking about speculation on his Republican status because he was a registered Republican, but they say that he donated to Democratic funds or whatever. I don't think any of that matters, though. What matters is that, like, I don't understand why they have to try and push it towards any direction regardless. Who gives a shit? He tried to kill the president, and he sucked at it too. Let's see what he actually said. See how heinous it seems. Happy birthday to Isn't this owned by Disney? Isn't this illegal to do anyways? They might get sued on top of this. I mean, it's also just like the part that I find crazy is I'm okay if a prime minister wants to say that it's heinous. If someone that really loves Trump wants to say that it's heinous, I can kind of understand all of that. But the fact that Jack Black isn't at least gonna have his homies back, like, come on, man. You're literally on stage with the fucking devil and then a robot, like I forget what the robot's called. I think there's a name.
Make a wish, Canada. Don't miss Trump next time.
It's like such a nothing joke. Could they just say, I'd be like, this is a fictional piece. This is completely fake. I'm on stage, this is a robot, and the devil's behind me. I'm playing a fictionalized character of myself, and this was a parody of the depravity of humanity. You give it enough words and anybody's willing to give it a pass.
Trump next time.
Though I have to say, the way Jack's just sitting here, just knelt down, I feel like he is thinking, fuck, why'd you say that? It's the way he doesn't move. He's like, fuck. So what Jack Black actually said on Instagram was, I was blindsided by what was said at the show on Sunday. I would never condone hate speech or encourage political violence in any form. After much reflection, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour, and all future creative plans are on hold. I am grateful to the fans for their support and understanding. I just find this whole final statement here, this all right here, is what bothers me. I find this fine. Like, yeah, you could be like, I was blindsided by this, I didn't expect him to say it, yada yada yada. After much reflection, I feel it is no longer in my interests to continue. Calling it appropriate, like, why are you trying to oust him? That's the part that bugs me, is the fact that you're trying to like separate yourself so much from it when it's like, it's just so, I just don't get it. And all future creative plans are on hold. That just feels almost like dangling it in front of him. Because, I mean, I don't know what Kyle Gass does in his private time. If he makes his own music, I only know him through Tenacious D, and I only know about Tenacious D through Jack Black. But I feel like anybody who's a fan of Jack Black anybody who's a true fan of Jack Black has to be a fan of Tenacious D, and has to be a fan of like what they do in the comedic stylings, the kind of crazy, like literally Kickapoo is Jack Black singing as a child, and they have an actual child singing talking about fucking a dragon. Hey, 'tis I who fuck the dragon, fuck a lie, sing fuck a loo. And if you try to fuck with me, then I shall fuck you too. Gonna get it on and the party's on. But like, exactly, that's my point though. The funniest comment I've seen made about this was when Chris Alsekin said, sorry bro, I gotta destroy our lifelong friendship and creative partnership or they won't let me play Bowser anymore. And I thought, he's got a point. I feel like it's very much a PR move. Like, that's just the only thing that makes sense to me. But let's see if we can find what Kyle Gass said. Did he unfollow him? Imagine he unfollowed Kyle, that would have been crazy. So this is his full statement. He said, the line I improvised on stage Sunday night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous, and a terrible mistake. I don't condone violence of any kind in any form against anyone. What happened was a tragedy, and I'm incredibly sorry for my severe lack of judgment. I profoundly apologize to those I've let down and truly regret any pain I've caused. Yeah. I'm glad he at least left his comments on. He's facing the heat. Because I imagine he's not even getting as much hate. Yeah, it's only got 60,000 likes. I feel like he's probably not getting as much hate as what Jack would be getting for, like, basically kicking his friend to the curb. Anyone who knows you didn't actually mean it, Kyle. You made a mistake, took accountability for it, and apologized, which is more than we are used to seeing from people these days. On a side note, I'd like to add, fuck your agent for bailing on you. I can agree with that. Agent really said, sorry bro, this too much heat, can't handle it. I just hate cowards. Face the flame. Face the flame. Face the flame and feel the burn, and you shall become eternal.
Yeah.